OriginieSounds. Aboriginal American Gods.
You! Where the fuck did your little black ass come from? Huh? You think you and some old voodoo bitch could scare me out of my house? I don't care how many slaves died here. I didn't kill them. You get no reparations. No reparations!
How white folks got so rich. The untold story of American white supremacy. I mean, I just read about the Indian land grab, and I'm like, my gosh, man, good Lord. No wonder we don't want to teach the truth. No wonder we don't want to teach the
Indians, niggas, same thing.
Who are you? You don't know. Don't tell me, Negro. name. And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? What tongue did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history?
You know, you think about indigenous people, the story, they've been befriended and then
yeah, we're the indigenous people.
You know why? Because they got us here.
Let's just change the name as much as possible to throw you all off so you really don't know what's going on. Let's keep switching the identity to hide the people. Why don't we just keep renaming you? Are you Negro? Oh, no, you're not Negro. No, you're colored. No, you're not colored. You're African American. And this is what they name you. Because I know a white guy who grew up in South Africa. And he now lives in America. He is an African American, and more African American than most. Do you see how African American is a misnomer? It's a misnomer. Don't check that box. It's a title given to blacks by democratic slavers.
And even black people back in the day calling each other black was a sign for a fight.
When I was growing up, to call a person of color, like myself or others, black, was considered derogatory. That's just a fact. You call somebody black, those were fighting words.
Our forefathers weren't the Pilgrims. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. The rock was landed on us.
And over the course of this government's lifespan, the indigenous Niji were referred to by the government as Indian, Wild Indian, Urban Indian, Negro Indian, and then Negro, Colored, Afro-Indian, Ameri-Indian, Afro-American, American Indian, and then Black, and now African American or Black American. And here's the problem with that. Ever since we can recall records being recorded during the existence of this government, the Niji has always been referred to as whatever name the government chooses to refer to them as. So why are we the only race of people that continues to allow strangers to dictate what we should be called?
OriginieSounds, bringing light into the darkness.
One of the world's leading forensic artists, to recreate her features.
That to me is a Negroid face that has all the features that you associate with a Negroid face. It doesn't say anything about it being Mongoloid.
Is then the face of a first American?
The first reaction was not to believe in it. But as the results, repeated so many times, and the result is exactly the same thing. They are very similar to nowadays Aborigine and no similarity at all with Mongoloids in Asia.
When